Little Star Center is known for serving children with autism, and because of the growing need for this specialized therapy in our community, the state's fourth location is opening right here in Greater Lafayette, and it's actually the second location here. Executive Director Mary Rossworm and Assistant Clinical Director Angela Vargas are here to tell us more this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
So tell me a little bit about ABA therapy, kind of in a nutshell. I know it's a very, intense kind of therapy, but tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I'm going to let Angela answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah. So ABA therapy is based on the principles of behavior, and it allows us to alter the environment in such a way that we can increase appropriate behaviors and kind of teach those behaviors and then decrease inappropriate behaviors.
And so talk a little bit about, maybe the need for this type of therapy in our communities.
Yeah, rates with autism are growing right now. The incident rate is 1 in 68 children will be diagnosed somewhere on the autism spectrum. So not all children with autism need intensive services like we offer, but we are finding a greater need. So we have our first center in Lafayette is over by the Walmart on 126 in that area, and on 26, and that center is full and on a waiting list. So we have been hearing for a couple years that families wanted us to move more into the West Lafayette area. So we've just opened up that center and already, are enrolling children fairly quickly into that center.
And how does give me an idea of how the therapy works? Is this one-on-one? Does each student child have a therapy or a therapist?
Yeah, so each learner has a therapist. They'll have one in the morning for 4 hours and then one in the afternoon for 3.5 hours. So it all is one-on-one based. Each program is individualized for the learner to focus on exactly what's going to be most important for that learner and his or her family.
And so if parents out there watching this morning, if they maybe think that their child falls on the spectrum, how would they go about, determining whether or not that is in fact true, and how do they get kids enrolled in the program?
Well, I think if a parent suspects their child has autism, they really should go with their gut and speak to their pediatrician about it. And then if the pediatrician thinks the child needs further evaluation, they can do that. So they'll need some type of medical diagnosis that says the child has autism, and then they can call our center also to get more information. We're happy to tell them about doctors that diagnose in the area and just other services they can get in the area related to autism.
Do you anticipate filling all of these new spots at the new location fairly quickly, or how will that work?
I imagine that we probably will be full by this summer.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we, of course, will have all of that information on our website, WLFI.com. And again, that new location will be is opening at 3595 Sagamore Parkway in Lafayette. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Coming